My name is Chanel Sedgwick, and I'm with Fort Collins Public Access Network. And tonight, we're at the Blue Green Ball. It's the third annual event, and it's the kickoff event for the Sustainable Living Fair right here in Fort Collins, Colorado. And just out of the corner of my eye, I think I caught the winner dress of the evening. I don't know if you could come on over, both of you, come on over. How are you this evening? Good. Could you introduce yourselves to us?
Sure, I'm Molly.
Hi, Molly.
I'm Gene.
Gene, nice to meet you. And can you tell us a little bit about your outfit, Molly? You're getting photographed.
This is Goodwill Couture.
Very nice. So it's been repurposed from Goodwill. How did you find something so wonderful?
In the Halloween section.
Ah, and can you tell us a little bit about your outfit
I
this
got this
evening?
at Big Thrift. Yep, $15.
And a little bit about the tie. I don't know if you can
Tie-
see this
yeah,
tie.
this
It's got
tie was
planets
a,
on it.
Tie was a gift from China.
Oh, very nice. And he's wearing a button that says, "I'm fresh," so we'll have to watch out for that this evening. Well, welcome. Can you tell us a little bit about your connection with the Sustainable Living Fair?
Yeah, I'm serving on the steering committee. I'm working with the food vendors to make sure we have good eats at the fair.
Excellent. Very nice. And how about you?
I'm supporting her at home by watching the kids while she does all that. So.
Very nice. That's what I'm talking about. Excellent. Well, it's so nice to meet you guys. Have a great time this evening. You look fabulous. We're here at the third annual Blue Green Ball right here in Fort Collins, Colorado. Blue and green ball, meaning wearing something blue and something green. And also something that's repurposed. I love this dress that you have on this evening. It's the epitome of blue-green ball, and your hat and everything. Can you tell us a little bit? First of all, introduce yourself.
I'm Lily.
And Lance.
Lily and Lance. So can you tell me a little bit about your outfit tonight, Lily?
I found my dress at a thrift store. My hat came from Kansas. Kansas, $10 at our favorite thrift store there. Oh, actually, it's a vintage store, and everything is in an old grocery store. All the cases are in old coolers. It's so great.
Can you tell me about your brooch that you have?
But I think I got on eBay. Isn't it fantastic?
It is fantastic.
Thank you. And the story on the shoes are they came, they're used, but I really got them on Zappos.
Nice.
They're blue for the fair today.
Blue for the fair, or especially for the blue-green ball. And can you tell us a little bit about your outfit this evening?
Well, let's see. I was at the Boys and Girls Thrift Store down south this afternoon.
Nice. And did you pick up the tie there too?
I did. I picked the tie up there. No, but the hat came from L.A. It's actually Bailey's of Hollywood.
Very
yeah.
nice. So it has a repurposed. It's been repurposed for this event.
I was at plenty.
And I'm noticing the sash. Can you tell us a little bit?
Well, I thought my wife might wear this, but then I put it on and I look pretty good in it, I thought. So.
You absolutely do. You guys are fabulous this evening.
Colorblind, so we had to ask the lady in the store if this was
Thank
blue
goodness
and
she
green.
helped me. She helped me all afternoon. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. What's blue? What's green? Yeah.
Well, you guys definitely looked the part this evening. Can you tell me a little bit about your connection with the Sustainable Living Fair or this event this evening?
We met Shauna at the Clips of Faith film at New Belgium. We've known about the fair for the last couple of years, but haven't really gone. But we are definitely sustainable living type of people.
Very nice.
We are.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We rode our bikes here tonight.
Bikes, yeah.
In those fabulous shoes. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here this evening. You guys have a great time. Thank you. couples right off of the green carpet here at the Blue Green Ball.
My name is Jen Aberly.
And
I'm Ray Aberly.
very nice. And we had to pull you over to find out a little bit more about your outfits. Oh, Ray, can you tell me about your outfit this evening?
My outfit is Montgomery Ward men's quality fashion, circa 1969.
And is that where you got it? Because Montgomery Ward's is not in existence.
It is not. I actually got it at a thrift store probably about 10 years ago
Very nice.
because it had this nice reversible vest
Oh,
with
look
it.
at that. Are you getting this? Wait. Can you do that again? I don't want to just grab it. Check that out. It absolutely matches. When do you ever get a match like that? That's phenomenal.
Yeah,
So tell us more about this belt. I see the buffalo.
I got when I was 5 years old. It's the only possession I have, or only possession I have that I still have with me from childhood. And this belt buckle, I wear whenever I wear a belt. This belt buckle shows up.
That's absolutely amazing. You're really the height of the blue-green couture. And can you tell me a little bit about what you're wearing this evening?
Yes, I'm wearing a dress that I found at ARC.
Nice.
Yes.
Excellent. Here in Fort Collins. You believe it was worn where?
At a beautiful wedding.
Can you tell me about your necklace?
And this I got at a secondhand store as well. And my daughters use this for their dress-up necklace. And I asked them for it for this evening.
And when it's put all together, look at what they do. Look at what they've brought here this evening. It's absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for coming over and sharing your stories with us. Do you have a connection with the Sustainable Living Fair?
I'm the fair director. Yes. And
I'm Ray's partner, and I support him in that.
I was going to say the supporter of the director. That's saying something. Well, thank you so much. Have a great evening, you guys. Thanks for coming over. All right. We have some ladies who are going to come over. Come here. It's a whole gaggle of ladies. And we have to get these dresses in the camera. Step forward, my ladies. Step forward. Step forward. There we go. We can see. Very nice. Very nice. I'm going to quickly have you introduce yourselves. So if you could just say your name.
Jennifer Vasquez.
Katie.
Caitlin.
Angela.
Beth.
Nicole.
They're starting the auction that's not so silent over in the corner. So quickly, we're going to interview these ladies so they can get to the auction and all of the fun. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're wearing? Why don't we start down here?
Oh, well, we're all wearing the same dress, just in different fabrics. So we each.
Seriously. And so what's the connection here? Maybe you could tell me.
So actually, yes, we are all employees at Mama Said So, the local fabric shop and sewing lounge in Old Town.
Very nice. And sewing lounge. What do you mean by sewing lounge? I haven't heard that term before.
Well, it's something that we came up with ourselves. We have a workroom in the back, and we do classes. We have a bunch of sewing machines. You can come in and rent time on our machines and basically create whatever you want to with fabric and felt and all sorts of fun stuff.
And I can see how that would be so important in a place like here because a lot of people have moved here without their sewing machines, like being college students or what have you. And so you guys are really providing something that's phenomenal. Can you tell me a little bit about your dress this evening? Is this the same dress?
It is the same dress. This is a vintage curtain, and this is fabric we have at the shop.
Very nice. And so look at yours, though. This is very different, what you've done here.
So this is actually a duvet cover.
Very nice. Oh, and yours is the same. Look at, okay, now you have to see this print. That is fabulous. That looks so 1950s or something.
This is the back side of her duvet for that, and then this is a sheet. Yeah.
Very nice. And I want to hear about this. Where did you get that bling bling?
This is a thrifted find of my husband's, so it was a Christmas present. I love it. It's amazing.
And I love the blue and the green together. Absolutely fabulous with the braids. And let me not make a shadow on you so that we can talk a little bit about your version of the dress.
This is a curtain, and this is just a fabric I found at the Arc here in Fort Collins.
Very nice. Well, you ladies are absolutely the height of blue and green couture. I am so impressed with everything you've done. Thank you so much for coming over and talking to us this evening. Have fun tonight.
Thank you.
All right, we saw her dress and we had to have her come over, and the purse is absolutely fabulous. I love it, and the blue and green margarita. So we had to we had to send her over. Could you tell me what your name is?
Tiffany.
Tiffany, it's so nice to meet you. And can you tell me a little bit about your outfit you're wearing tonight?
Well, actually, my grandmother made this dress in the 50s.
Oh my gosh, it's fabulous.
Yes.
Look at that.
It's pretty amazing. And then I made it fit a couple of years ago, so I decided to wear it today. This
is your petticoat or the frills underneath. Very nice, the frills. I don't know if you can see her bag, but it's got shells on it. It's made out of different types of shells and things like that.
I work at Resource. It is right up here, a couple of blocks north of us, and we're a sponsor.
And can you tell us what Resource does for anybody that may not know?
Yes, we do reclaimed building supplies. We're pretty much a trash diversion company.
Very nice. Well, we appreciate all the work you're doing. And thank you so much for coming over and talking to us. What a fabulous dress. Grandma did well. We have someone coming over that we must interview. Good evening. So tell me about your outfit this evening. Or first of all, introduce yourself.
Well, good evening. I'm Maya Pronjinsky, and I live up in Laramie, Wyoming. And I currently hold the title of United States Miss Eco. I was crowned this August 3rd in Daytona Beach, Florida at the Miss Earth United States pageant.
Very nice. Look at oh my gosh, I don't know if you can see her crown. It's absolutely gorgeous. I was going to say tiara, but that is truly a crown.
It is a crown. You are correct.
It's very nice, and it's green inlaid. Do you know what the stones might be? Or
because Miss Earth United States, hers is all clear. And then they give the next top 4, so I was top 5, and they give them element title holders. So we have a Miss Fire, and hers has red, and then Miss Water has blue, and Miss Air, hers has black, and then mine, Miss Eco, is the green inserts.
Oh, very nice. It's wonderful. And your dress this evening, is there a story behind your dress?
Yes, so there is a fashion designer, Glamourita, and she has a site on Etsy, so check it out, Glamourita. She's based out of Washington State, and what she did was take men's ties and sew this all together and just made this diagonal in the blue and green colors for tonight's event.
Oh, that's so fabulous. I was thinking maybe it was a quilted pattern, but you can see truly they are ties going all the way down and they get wider at the bottom. That's wonderful. That is so wonderful. Well, it's fabulous to meet you, and thank you for coming over.
Yeah, great being here. Great event.
Very nice. Have a great time tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we picked up Andrew standing here looking at some of the wonderful art that's being sold here. There's a Sustainable Living Fair prints, and I asked him to come over. Can you tell us your connection with the fair this evening?
Yeah, I work at KRFC, which is community-powered, volunteer-powered radio here in Fort Collins, and we have a booth. We're one of the sponsors of the event.
Excellent, but that's not the only reason I asked him to come over. If you've noticed, Andrew is quite dapper this evening. He has not only followed the blue-green rules, but he also looks fabulous. So if you could tell us a little bit about what you're wearing this evening.
Sure. Everything I'm wearing came from thrift stores. I got some things from California, like my pants and shoes.
Wait. She's got to show I don't know if you can see these pants. Did you tie-dye these?
No, that somebody did that for me and dropped them off at a thrift store, so I just picked them up. Said I knew I would need them for some crazy party someday.
They said, Andrew, come and get me. We all know that feeling at a thrift store, okay?
And then most of my blue and green came from stores in Fort Collins. Wear It Again Sam hooked me up with this bow tie today. Eco Thrift, this sort of yellow-green suede jacket, and a little kerchief there.
Sorry, let me move this. You can see the kerchief here. That's very nice. So you went to Wear It Again Sam in Old Town. It's one of my favorites too. It's really nice. So tell me about the hat.
Oh, and the hat also came from Wear It Again Sam.
Oh, very nice.
Yep.
Excellent. So this is the height of what we're talking about. Gentlemen, if you didn't think you had green couture in you, take it from Andrew. This is how you do it in Fort Collins. Thank you so much for coming over. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Can you tell me your name?
Caroline with the co-op.
My name's Trinity. I'm on the steering committee.
Oh, very nice. And can you tell me a little bit about what you're wearing this evening?
It's a repurposed outfit from Earth Day.
Very nice.
Mine is a vintage fabric dress made by a local designer.
Oh, it's very nice.
Spike tube belt and thrifted shoes.
My gosh, I don't know if you can get this. This is a bike tube belt. This is what I'm talking about. This is the eco-conscious couture right here. We pulled him off of the green carpet to talk about your bow tie, and first of all, to find out who you are.
My name is Russell Fugazi. I'm currently from Washington State, and I lived in Fort Collins for the past 4 years and then moved away, sadly.
And tell me a little bit about this bow tie. This is phenomenal. I don't know if you can get this on there, but tell me what that's.
So the bow tie is made from a mountain bike tire. So double folded mountain bike tire with staples. It's got a little bit of spray finish for the sparkle. And put it together this afternoon for the blue and green ball.
And then he's wearing a blue shirt with it for blue and green ball, so that's wonderful. Do you have any connection with the Sustainable Living Fair, or how did you hear about it?
Honestly, I'm in town staying with a friend who works for New Belgium, and she sold it to me pretty well. So I staying with her, came with her as my date, and we'll be attending the fair tomorrow.
Very nice. And it is a two-day fair, I should say. Saturday and Sunday Sustainable Living Fair, so it's great. You'll have a wonderful time. And welcome to the event. I'll let you go ahead and cut the rug.
I said, ooh, river. I said, ooh, that river, yeah. River, yeah. Hey, oh, yeah.
Great. Well, welcome this evening to the Blue Green Ball. Why don't you start by introducing yourself?
I'm Angela Mitchell.
And James Mitchell.
Hi, it's nice to meet you guys. And can you tell me a little bit about this, James? This is fabulous with the bow tie.
Thank you. This is a compilation of many wonderful things over the course of the years. I do believe in thrift store shopping,
right.
As well as consignment stores. But my favorite being this bow tie came from Mama Said So, a local sewing shop and fabric shop in town.
That's right.
That is wonderful, and they helped me do this bow tie.
So did you actually make the bow tie with them?
It was a hands on. Yeah, I kind of did. I mean, truth be told,
He doesn't have very good sewing skills.
They took the lead, but
Right.
you know they would leave me the more mundane tasks to do. So it was really like a team effort.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And it is a vintage fabric, so it was really fun to make.
Right. Okay.
So-
Excellent. Yeah, I know they do have sewing classes, so that's why I was wondering if you
Definitely.
actually made it within the.
I guess I did. I got a one-on-one.
And how about the jacket? Is this
jacket-
a repurposed item?
It is. It was repurposed from something that somebody probably didn't wear to cool functions like this to a jacket that I found at, I believe, Eco Thrift.
Oh, very nice. Excellent. And I like your pin here, showing a little props for the beers.
I did drink that beer, and this lovely lady bought me a button maker for Christmas, and so now it's a button.
Oh, seriously? So you guys are making all kinds of stuff. Very nice. You guys are crafty. And so tell me about what you're wearing this evening. I know you had a story about trying on the dresses.
Mine isn't that exciting. I tried on 2 different bridesmaids' dresses. I realized that one of them I wore as a bridesmaid when I had a 7-month-old, and luckily that one didn't fit anymore. It was too big now. So I had to go to just a dress that I had around the house. But I tried on 2 different bridesmaids' dresses, both green. Apparently green is popular amongst my friends, but they no longer fit, so.
Well, I do have to say that you are repurposing this dress and giving it new life this evening, so it was perfect that you picked something.
The dress I wore to my bridal shower before we got married. Well,
There you go. See, your item has a story anyway. We got the tie, we got everything. Well, thank you guys for coming over. Do you have any connection with the Sustainable Living Fair? What was your connection with this event this evening?
So I run the Family Planet area, where I am this year. We're on the steering committee, so.
Can you talk a little bit about what we might see in the fair for the next 2 days?
So I'm excited about the Family Planet area. We have lots of great workshops, presenters. We have Mama and Me Yoga, and we have natural parenting workshops. We have, we're going to be making solar ovens with kids that they can actually take home, cardboard and aluminum foil solar ovens, hula hoop making out of recycled materials. I mean, we have have tons of fun arts, crafts, great stuff, workshops for the kids, music, making instruments out of recycled materials. It's going to be fun.
It sounds really fun. It sounds like you're starting them young and getting them ready for a life filled with fun. Well, very nice. And your connection?
This year I have the pleasure of being the exhibitor liaison to the fair.
Very nice.
So we have over 250 vendors and exhibitors this year.
Wow.
And so it's just all these, we can't have the fair without all of the involvement from the community and those folks. So we just want to make sure that they're, they have everything they need and they're there to have, a good time. So.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate all the work you guys have done. I'm looking forward to really fun tomorrow.
It will be. Thank
Look
you.
forward to when you get to put down the mic and come have a drink too.
Oh,
It'll be
did you
great.
hear that?
Yeah.
Did you catch that? Sorry about that. You guys have a good
So,
time.
yeah.
Putting down the mic soon enough. Thank you for coming over. So let's bring you in here. His lady is standing afar, but we brought him in. Can you tell us a little, first of all, what's your name?
My name is Darren Hine.
Darren, welcome to the 3rd annual Blue and Green Ball, but I know that Darren was at the first one, the very first Blue and Green Ball. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're wearing this evening? Oh, and look, we have another friend. Can you tell me your name?
My name's Kendall.
Kendall. All right, so Darren, will you tell me a little bit about what you're wearing first of all? We got to talk real close to the microphone.
First of all, we're both steering committee members, so we had the memo to go and thrift store shop the whole time.
Excellent.
So I went to different stores. The jacket and the pants are from the 2 years ago. I got them at a thrift store for $10. They are tails.
Oh, look at the tails. Very dapper. We love tails, women, that is.
Hanky
Pocket.
is actually from a wedding from last week that ended up in my pocket when I went to the bathroom and I forgot to return it. So now, shh, don't tell anybody. I got this shirt at Wear It Again Sam's and the shoes at the thrift store.
They almost look like alligator. Oh, he said they're 100% fake. They're actually not real. Those are fabulous.
Yeah, so no animal died for my outfit today. There were some shaved, but none died.
Very nice. You look like you're ready for a jazz club in those. Well, thank you so much for coming over. Jazz. Oh, wait. He's got jazz hands, he said.
There. Swing choir. Woo!
Thank you so much for coming over and talking to me this evening. You have a great evening. Are you going to finish your story? We need to know what he's wearing this evening. Where did this come from?
I was born from a poor Appalachian woman in eastern Tennessee.
And so tell me about what you're wearing this evening. What you're wearing this evening.
My wife picked this out, so I have no idea. These pants came from a thrift store 10 years ago. This shirt was bought by the German government 11 years ago when they lost my luggage in Germany, and they bought me this shirt. And my wife bought this hat at a thrift store. It was handmade in Ireland, and we couldn't afford this, but she bought it for $6.
Are those your shoes? Or?
My granny bought these for me.
Your shoes?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you then on the steering committee of the Sustainable Living Fair, or what is your connection?
I run Resource. I'm on the steering committee, and I support the fair. And I will do whatever I can do to help the fair.
I'm going to invite another participant this evening, another person to come in, another guest for the Blue Green Ball, to come right off the green carpet. It is actually a green AstroTurf carpet, which is wonderful for the fashionistas in us all. And could you introduce yourself?
My name is Katie Hoffner.
Oh, can you show that?
Yeah.
Oh, look at it. It's so delicate. Look at how delicate that is. It's actual beadwork, so all of the print is done in beadwork. It's very delicate. That is absolutely gorgeous. You said that's from your grandmother?
That's from my grandmother. I'm 4 generations deep in Colorado. Oh, wow. And I'll tell you, she and my grandfather built a rammed earth home in Greeley, and we're on Mother Earth News. So I have this whole passion for the environment genetically.
It's your lineage. It's in your blood.
It is. So I have to carry on.
We pulled these women off of the green carpet as they were making their way into the Blue and Green Ball because we had to know about these outfits. absolutely fabulous this evening. First of all, will you introduce yourselves? What is your name?
Cynthia Wilson. And Alexis Payton.
Nice to meet you. And can you tell me a little bit about what you're wearing this evening? Look at this. Can you see this? This is a
Garbage bags.
Okay, can you say that again? I'm sorry.
They're garbage bags.
Now, you're talking about just this part or what is up here?
Also garbage bags. Oh, newspaper bags. Yeah.
And your
It's the newspaper bags.
Can you tell me how you created this sort of pattern?
I ironed it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That is incredible. Okay, now look at this one. It's got layers and this is clear and this is, I mean, fabulous. And look, she's got flowers here and this whole thing going on. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're wearing tonight?
These are newspaper bags, and I sewed a little bit and fused a little bit. So
those are incredible, you guys. You're absolutely fabulous. The height of what we're talking about tonight, reusing, recycling, everything right here in front of us. Thank you so much for coming over and talking to me.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
500 and they don't have a rider with them. We got Stuart and 850. Shut down the lights. It's going to be the next item sold.
How are you doing this evening?
Fine, thank you.
Great. Well, why don't we start off by having you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Laura Reynolds.
Alex Blackmer.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm Chanel Sedgwick with FC Pan Network, and I'm so curious about your fabulous dress. Before we get to your fabulous jacket and attire, can you tell me a little bit about what you're wearing this evening?
I think it's called a cocktail dress. It was my mother's, and look at it in the back.
Oh, look at this. Absolutely.
Here,
gorgeous.
spin. You don't mind.
Do you have any idea from what era, what year this was from?
It's a 1960s, probably mid 1960s dress. And
Absolutely fabulous.
luckily, she was the same size as me, and you have to notice the shoes.
Oh, look at the shoes. Oh, I love the wrapping with the snakes. Is that real snake?
Temporary, but they're the right concept. So I had to add them.
They're absolutely gorgeous, and they fit with the color scheme this evening. All right, we must know about your jacket. Can you tell us anything about this?
Oh, yes. Well, this jacket I bought at the Goodwill store, and it comes from a shop in Cheyenne, Wyoming. It has a label on the back from Cheyenne, Wyoming.
So it didn't travel too far since we're here in Fort Collins.
It's a lovely kind of silky flow to it, and it's green.
It's almost shimmery.
And I got this blue shirt to go with it at the green and blue ball.
Very nice.
And then I also thought it would go well with my turquoise bolo, which my mother gave to me. And she passed away a few years ago, so I wear it in her honor.
It has special significance, absolutely.
Yeah,
what a fun thing for this evening. And what are you going to do?
Rock it!
So things are winding down here tonight at the Blue Green Ball 2011, the third annual Blue Green Ball. We've had an excellent time watching the auctions, the fashion show, and meeting people who will be involved in the Sustainable Living Fair for the next 2 days here in Fort Collins. It's incredible what they do here. And we'd like to say goodnight.